How's it going, crewmates? It's Kurffy, and let me tell you, I really love small communities. For the past 8 months, I've been streaming on Twitch, and I've gained my own small little community. And let me tell you, it's a really amazing thing. And unlike large communities, small communities are a group of people that surround themselves around a specific person who's too small for Twitter to actually care about canceling them, but large enough to have weird scenario fan art made. I am never playing Metopia ever again. But in all seriousness though, I would not have gained this small community if not for the help of other Twitch streamers. And that made me realize that small communities kind of form a web when they get too close to each other. I'm talking more in a positive context because I've only experienced positive things through Twitch with the people I've met through there. And I'm glad to know that I share a percentage of my viewers with them. But my love for small communities isn't just exclusive to Twitch, it also extends to games and series. Take for example the animated series Gawain Saga. I love Gawain Saga, I've been following it since I was 13. And in the past 6 years that I've been a fan, I've met very few people who actually know about the animated series, but the few people that I have met have made very good conversation, and we could just talk about the series, and it's just like, it's just good, you know? And in that sense, I like talking to people in a small community more than I do a large community. It just feels more personal, it feels more one-on-one, you know? Meanwhile, if you were on Twitter or Reddit, it would feel more like you're holding a microphone and you're talking to a crowd, and thus you don't really receive proper input because everything is just everywhere. Also, when it comes to small communities, I've just noticed less toxicity. I mean, sure, people get mad, but it's not as bad as a stan attack. And there's a lot less room for misunderstanding. For example, a few years ago I was reading the webtoon Odd Girl Out, and a lot of people in the comments got angry at me because I said I didn't understand one of the characters. And to this day, it still makes me mad that I have never seen so many dislikes on a comment on a webcomic. And you know, speaking of which, I love webtoon. But this has happened to me multiple times on Webtoon, and whenever I asked the question in the comments, I would normally be bombarded with dislikes and rude comments, when all I was doing was literally asking a question. I'm pretty sure we've gone through this scenario before when there's a toxic community. You ask a question and then people get angry. They're either angry because you don't understand, or they're angry because you asked in the first place. And all these experiences have happened to me in a large community. And let me just clarify, there's nothing wrong with large communities in general, I'm just speaking from my own experiences. And in my own personal experience, small communities have just been more welcoming to new members. And that was everything I had to say about small communities. Stay tuned for next week where we're going to talk about the moon. Yeah, I'm not joking, I'm going to talk about the moon.